Adam Nordell has lived with his family at Songbird Farm for the past 7 years. This past winter, he was notified by a soil fertility firm that his property tested positive for PFAS chemicals. The following month, he learned that not only was his land and water contaminated, he and his family's health could be impacted as well.
We learned that there was a history of sludge spreading on our land in late November of this year. The Department of Environmental Protection put out a map that showed historic sludge spreading locations around the state. We saw our land listed on that map.
Nordell says he was terrified and quickly had to make several tough calls.
Contacting our customers with this issue was one of the scariest things I've ever done. My wife and I have been building our business and our lives here for 7 years.
The Maine Department of Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry is working to support farmers through these issues. The agency meets with farmers to conduct testing and sampling at no cost to the farm owner. The DACF can then provide recommendations.
When we have an understanding of what might be happening, there are other steps that we can take to provide support as well. So for instance, if their well water needs a filter in order to be safe for the consumption of their livestock, for instance, we will be able to cover the cost of that installation.
Nordell says his family has only received financial support from the nonprofit community, and despite being approved for supplemental funding from the state for lost wages, he says he has not been issued any funding whatsoever. Director of the Bureau of Agriculture, Food, and Rural Resources claims the farm has received funding.
We need help getting off of this property. We're hoping that the state fulfills its obligations to impacted farmers.
Songbird Farm actually has received a significant amount of financial support for the loss of their income.
McBrady clarifies the PFAS fund, which recently passed in the Maine legislature, is not yet operational and separate from lost wages financial support. A newly hired director is scheduled to join the department in September. McBrady says the director will establish an advisory board and will get the PFAS fund started. In Unity, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.